016. Sector 116.468. Last lap. Sector 216.452. Lap time 32.920 new past lap. Delta to leader 0.201. P9. Laps of fuel not available yet. On lap 2. Sector 116.468. Sector 216.422. Lap time 32.900 new fast lap. Delta to leader 0.181. P9. Laps of fuel not available yet. On lap 3.
That's the end of the session, P9.
Check the fuel. Estimated 70.0 liters.
P9, 100 laps. The track temp is 37. The air temp is 30 Celsius. Follow car number 12. Okay mate, get ready.
Sector 212.0.
Good luck everyone. Lycka till. Glückwunsch. Buena suerte. Bonne chance.
How can I say good luck in your language?
Lycka till.
Lycka till, Jesper.
Don't wish him luck. Doesn't deserve it. Obrigado.
Sector 147.734.
Carrincha.
Someone is really happy today.
on
time
number
39.314.
It looks like
Lazardu. Delta
gone
to
on.
leader
Safety cars out. Pits are closed.
38.314. P6. Laps of fuel 45. On lap 2 of 100. Sector
Safety cars out. Pits are now open.
128.077.
Unlucky geezer.
Sector 252.187. Lap time 120.268. Delta to leader 3.579. P6. Laps of fuel 77. On lap 3 of 100. Sector 150.203.
Safety car is out. Pits are now open.
Whisper.
We're going green next time by.
Sector 252.702. Lap time 142.895. Delta to leader 26.207. P6. Laps of fuel 87. On lap 4 of 100. Sector 151.280. P6. Laps of fuel 64. On lap 6 of 100. Sector 116.531.
Still there, clear high.
Sector 216.500. Lap time 33.025. Delta to leader 0.026. P5. Laps of fuel 56. On lap 7 of 100. Sector 116.562. Sector 216.500. Lap time 33.060. Delta to leader 0.165. P5. Laps of fuel 51. On lap 8 of 100. Sector 116.672.
Still there. Clear inside.
Sector 216.687. Lap time 33.352.
Still there.
Delta to leader 0.362. P6. Laps of fuel 47. On lap 9 of 100. Sector 116.593. Sector 216.500. Lap time 33.097. Delta to leader 0.202. P5. Laps of fuel 43. On lap 10 of 100. Sector 116.593. Sector 216.531. Lap time 33.106. Delta to leader 0.211. P5. Laps of fuel 41. On lap 11 of 100. Sector 116.531. Sector 216.468. Lap time 33.019. Delta to leader 0.124. P5. Laps of fuel 38. On lap 12 of 100. Sector 116.547. Sector 216.483. Lap time 33.035. Delta to leader 0.140. P5. Laps of fuel 36. On lap 13 of 100. Sector 116.593. Sector 216.452. Lap time 33.036. Delta to leader 0.141. P5. Laps of fuel 35. On lap 14 of 100. Sector 116.562. Sector 216.514. Lap time 33.083. Delta to leader 0.188. P5. 27. P5. Laps of fuel 31.
Levi, I mean,
On lap
you
16
can't.
of 100. Sector 116.672. Sector 216.593. Lap time 33.273. Delta to leader 0.294. P5. Laps of fuel 30. On lap 17 of 100. Sector 116.593. Sector 216.437. Lap time 33.014. Delta to leader 0.268. P5. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 18 of 100. Sector 116.577. Sector 216.562. Lap time 33.148. Delta to leader 0.402. P5. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 19 of 100. Sector 116.531. Sector 216.500. Lap time 33.028. Delta to leader 0.048. P5. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 20 of 100. Sector 116.952.
Full course yellow, pits are closed. Race cars out, line up single file behind car number 06.
Sector 220.952. Lap time 37.889.
If you have a damaged car,
Delta to leader 4.910.
go out of the pits. Please don't cause yellow.
5. Laps of fuel 26.
You're like several laps
Lap
down
21
and
of
you're
100.
just destroying the race for everyone else.
Sector 124.531.
Pits are open.
Seven laps down and causing yellow. That's not very good.
$499.
Pit lane speed limit
Fuel
is
31.5 liters.
kilometers per
400.
hour.
300. 200.
Box in 5, 4.
Lap time
3,
117.430.
Box now.
100. 0. Seconds at pit box. You go out with 69.9 liters, for 39.5 laps.
pits are now open.
Interesting strategy.
Okay, Cesar, get ready.
Sector
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
245.640. Lap time 140.769. Delta to leader 108.022. P4. Laps of fuel 49. On lap 23 of 100. Sector 150.030.
Hey Rennie, is your car okay, mate, to race, yeah?
Tá muito baixo, Marco.
Green flag.
Sector 245.375. Lap time 135.403. Delta to leader 102.657. P3. Laps of fuel 50. On lap 24 of 100. Sector 117.906. Sector 216.718. Lap time 34.609. Delta to leader 1.714. P3. Laps of fuel 48. On lap 25 of 100. Sector 116.577. Sector 216.375. Lap time 32.971. Delta to leader 0.225. P3. Laps of fuel 46.
Yeah, but
On
brakes are
lap
working
26
fine.
of 100. Sector 116.702. Sector 216.485. Lap time 33.177. Delta to leader 0.282. P3. Laps of fuel 44. On lap 27 of 100. Sector 116.514. Sector 216.391. Lap time 32.900. Delta to leader 0.005. P3. Laps of fuel 43. On lap 28 of 100. Sector 116.500. Sector 216.483. Lap time 32.990. Delta to leader 0.095. 0.212. E3. Laps of fuel Gordon. On lap 30 of 100. Sector 116.656. Sector 216.547. Lap time 33.204. Delta to leader 0.458. E3. Laps of fuel 38. On lap 31 of 100. Sector 116.639.
Okay, Cesar, what's your water temperature? It's looking a little high.
Sector 216.437. Lap time 33.085. Delta to leader 0.256. E3. Laps of fuel 37. On lap 32 of 100. Sector 116.547. Sector 216.547. Lap time 33.103. Delta to leader 0.357. E3. Laps of fuel 36. On lap 33 of 100. Sector 116.531. Sector 216.500. Lap time 33.021. Delta to leader 0.192. E3. Laps of fuel 34. On lap 34 of 100. Sector 116.641. Sector 216.593. Lap time 33.226. Delta to leader 0.397. E3. Laps of fuel 33. On lap 35 of 100. Sector 116.687. Sector 216.562. Lap time 33.261. Delta to leader 0.515. E3. Laps of fuel 32. On lap 36 of 100. Sector 116.610. Sector 216.577. Lap time 33.192. Delta to leader 0.446. E3. Laps of fuel 31. On lap 37 of 100. Sector 116.639. Sector 216.422. Lap time 33.052. Delta to leader 0.306. E3. Laps of fuel 29. On lap 38 of 100. Sector 116.625. Sector 216.610. Lap time 33.223. Delta to leader 0.476. 27. P3. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 39 of 100. Sector 116.625. Sector 216.547. Lap time 33.179. Delta to leader 0.433. P3. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 40 of 100. Sector 116.656. Sector 216.687.
Please park it for me.
Lap time 33.343. Delta to leader 0.514. P3. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 41 of 100. Sector 116.562. Sector 216.562. Lap time 33.136. Delta to leader 0.307. P3. Laps of fuel 24. On lap 42 of 100. Sector 116.641. Sector 216.562. Lap time 33.170. Delta to leader 0.341. P3. Laps of fuel 23. On lap 43 of 100. Sector 116.610. Sector 216.625. Lap time 33.248. Delta to leader 0.419. P3. Laps of fuel 22. On lap 44 of 100. Sector 116.625. Sector 216.562. Lap time 33.191. Delta to leader 0.362. P3. Laps of fuel 21. On lap 45 of 100. Sector 116.610. Sector 216.562. Lap time 33.158.
Keep an eye on oil temperature.
Delta to leader 0.329. P3. Laps of fuel 20. On lap 46 of 100. Sector 116.641. Sector 216.593. Lap time 33.249. Delta to leader 0.420. P3. Laps of fuel 19. On lap 47 of 100. Sector 116.625.
We're outside. We're outside.
Sector 216.625. Lap time 33.236. Delta to leader 0.490. P3. 33.218. Delta to leader 0.472. P3. Laps of fuel 15. On lap 50 of 100. Sector 116.547. Sector 216.656. Lap time 33.202. Delta to leader 0.374. E3. Laps of fuel 14. On lap 51 of 100. Sector 116.750. Sector 216.704. Lap time 33.470. Delta to leader 0.641. E3. Laps of fuel 13. On lap 52 of 100. Sector 116.827. Sector 216.639. Lap time 33.466. Delta to leader 0.720. E3. Laps of fuel 12. On lap 53 of 100. Sector 116.672. Sector 216.577. Lap time 33.252. Delta to leader 0.506. E3. Laps of fuel 10. On lap 54 of 100. Sector 116.687. Sector 216.672. Lap time 33.345. Delta to leader 0.516. E3. Laps of fuel 9. On lap 55 of 100. Sector 116.733. Sector 216.687. Lap time 33.432. Delta to leader 0.686. E3. Laps of fuel 8. On lap 56 of 100. Sector 116.764. Sector 216.702. Lap time 33.462. Delta to leader 0.633. E3. Laps of fuel 7. On lap 57 of 100. Sector 116.672. Sector 216.656. Lap time 33.326. Delta to leader 0.497. E3. Laps of fuel 6. On lap 58 of 100. 32.687. Sector 216.750. Lap time 33.422. Delta to leader 0.676. E3. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 60 of 100. Sector 116.766. Sector 216.750. Lap time 33.524. Delta to leader 0.778. E3. Laps of fuel 2.
Getting
Lap
in.
61 of 100. Sector 116.827.
Okay, stays on. There's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Sector is lap 16.781. Lap time 33.610. E1. Laps of fuel 1. Hit next lap. On lap 62 of 100.
Pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Sector 116.843. Box. 498.
Pits. Look out for the
Refuel
pit speed limit.
69.6 liters. 400. 300. 200.
Box in 5, 4,
100.
3, 2.
Lap time 44.786. 0.
All clear
33
on
seconds
pit
into
exit.
box. You go out with 69.9 liters, or 37.8 laps.
Car high. Clear high.
Sector 216.937. Lap time 59.433. Delta to leader 26.687. E4. Laps of fuel 43. On lap 64 of 100. Sector 116.562.
Car outside.
Your water temperature's creeping up.
Still there. Clear outside.
Sector 216.670. Lap time 30.
Come on, Rene.
214. Delta
I mean,
to leader 0.46.
Just gonna cross the yellow at this point.
E3.
Be realistic.
Laps of fuel 42. On lap 65 of 100. Sector 116.860. Sector 217.093.
Car inside.
Lap time 33.959.
Easy.
Delta to leader 1.213. E3. Laps of fuel 41. On lap 66 of 100. Sector 116.937. Sector 216.641. Lap time 33.591.
Clear outside.
Delta to leader 0.845. E4. Laps of fuel 40. lap 67 of 100. Sector 116.702.
Car inside. You're clear on the inside.
Sector 216.843. Lap time 33.542. Delta to leader 0.796. P4. Laps of fuel 38. On lap 68 of 100. Sector 116.562.
Inside. Clear inside.
Sector 216.750. Lap time 33.304. Delta to leader 0.558. P4. Laps of fuel 37. On lap 69 of 100. Sector 116.562.
Still there. Clear low.
Sector 216.733.
Still there.
Lap
Clear
time
outside.
33.306. Delta to leader 0.560. P4. Laps of fuel 36. On lap 70 of 100.
Car low.
Sector
Still
116.593.
there. Clear inside.
Sector 216.718. Lap time 33.309. Delta to leader 0.563. P4. Laps of fuel 35. On lap 71 of 100. Sector 116.593.
Car low. You're clear low.
Sector 216.766. Lap time 33.354. Delta to leader 0.608. P4. Laps of fuel 34. On lap 72 of 100. Sector 116.562.
Car inside. Clear low.
Sector 217.016. Lap time 33.578. Delta to leader 0.832. P4. Laps of fuel 33. On lap 73 of 100. Sector 116.718. Sector 216.702. Lap time 33.437. Delta to leader 0.691. P4. Laps of fuel 32. On lap 74 of 100. Sector 116.827. Sector 216.608. Lap time 33.422. Delta to leader 0.676. P4. Laps of fuel 31. On lap 75 of 100. Sector 116.735. Sector 216.827.
Clear inside.
Lap time 33.566. Delta to leader 0.820. P3. Laps of fuel 30. On lap 76 of 100. Sector 116.750.
You're all clear high.
Sector 216.656. Lap time 33.410. Delta to leader 0.663. E3. Laps of fuel 29. On lap 77 of 100. Sector 116.797. Sector 216.750. Lap time 33.540. Delta to leader 0.794. E3. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 78 of 100. Sector 116.827. Sector 216.750. Lap time 33.580. Delta to leader 0.834. E3. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 79 of 100. Sector 116.750.
They're outside.
Sector 216.687.
Are inside.
Lap time 33.450. Delta to leader 0.704. E3. Laps of fuel 25. On lap 80 of 100.
Clear high.
Sector 116.937. Sector 216.827. Lap time 33.754. Delta to leader 1.008. E3. Laps of fuel 24. On lap 81 of 100.
Yeah, it's free.
Sector 116.812. Sector 216.718. Lap time 33.529. Delta to leader 0.783. E3. Laps of fuel 23. On lap 82 of 100. Sector 116.766. Sector 216.827. Lap time 33.599. Delta to leader 0.853. E3. Laps of fuel 22. On lap 83 of 100. Sector 116.812. Sector 216.889. Lap time 33.688. Delta to leader 0.942. E3. Laps of fuel 21. On lap 84 of 100. Sector 116.875.
Low. Low. Are high.
Sector 216.891.
Hold your line.
Lap time 33.765.
They're outside.
Delta to leader 1.019.
Clear on the inside.
Sector 216.906. Lap time 33.642. Delta to leader 0.822. P4. Laps of fuel 19. On lap 86 of 100. Sector 117.031. Sector 216.860. Lap time 33.872. Delta to leader 1.126. P5. Laps of fuel 18. On lap 87 of 100. Sector 116.468. Sector 216.672. Lap time 33.151. Delta to leader 0.332. P5. Laps of fuel 17. On lap 88 of 100. Sector 116.593. Sector 216.718. Lap time 33.307. Delta to leader 0.487. P5. Laps of fuel 16. On lap 89 of 100. Sector 116.625.
Easy. Incline. Careful, still there. They're outside.
Sector 216.577. Lap time 33.196. Delta to leader 0.377. P4. Laps of fuel 15.
Still there.
On lap 90 of 100.
Still there.
Sector 116.843. Sector 216.906. Lap time 33.755. Delta to leader 1.008. P5. Laps of fuel 14. On lap 91 of 100. Sector 116.812.
Just a minute, Mark. Take a look at it, Mark. I didn't think I did anything wrong. It got
Sector
real tight, real quick.
216.827. Lap time 33.639. Delta to leader
If I did something wrong, Mark, let me know. Take a look at it.
Laps of
I don't
fuel
think I did anything wrong, but I could have.
on lap 92 of 100. Sector 116.797.
Yeah, I'm not going to say anything until I see it, and I'm sorry you're right.
Sector 216.687. Lap time 33.491. Delta to leader 0.745. P4. Laps of fuel 12. On lap
Caesar,
93
did you
of
see what
100. Sector
Racing
116.639.
said, you were trying to avoid that slow car and Mark already was inside, so yeah,
Sector
I don't know what to say.
216.875. Lap time 33.521. Delta to leader 0.775.
Yeah, I never got told anybody was inside. I knew he was there, close,
On lap
but they
94
hadn't
of
told me he was
100.
inside yet.
Sector
Yeah, I was just trying to avoid that
116.672.
car.
Yeah, that's why I think that was like a racing incident, but yeah. Sorry for Marco. But he's still here, so
Sector
right.
216.718. Lap time 33.386. Delta to leader 0.640. P4. Laps of fuel 10. On lap 95 of 100. Sector
Well, I've been taken out 2
116.577.
times this week by somebody with a real low eye rating. Can't even get an apology out of it.
Sector 216.906. Lap time 33.470. Delta to leader 0.724. P4. Laps of fuel 9. On lap 96 and 100. Sector 116.562.
Car outside. Hold your line. Easy on your line.
Sector 216.750.
Hold your
Lap
line.
time 33.320.
Careful, still there.
Delta to leader 0.574.
Easy, hold your line.
P4. Laps of fuel 8. On lap 97 of 100. Sector 116.906.
High. Still there. Hold your line.
Sector 216.672. Lap time 33.590. Delta to leader 0.843.
Careful, still
P4.
there.
Laps of fuel 7. On lap 98 of 100. Sector 116.858.
What just happened?
He just came around on me. Why do you think that's funny, Marco? I'm sorry you got wrecked.
I didn't hit you, right?
Sector 216.766.
Yeah, no, it wasn't anything you did.
Lap time 33.612. Delta to leader 0.866.
Yeah, sorry.
Laps of fuel 5. On lap 99 of 100. Sector 116.733.
Sorry for you guys. The race was good. Unfortunately,
Last lap.
how many drivers?
Heads up.
Sector 216.735. Lap time 33.477. Delta to leader 0.731. P3. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 100 of 100. Sector 13.157. Sector 216.983. Lap time 33.953. Delta to leader 1.207.
Or
P3.
landing wheel
Laps of fuel
and
3.
transfer.
On lap 2 of 103.
Nice win, Justin.
Good race, everyone.
Well, Steve, when I put him.
That's it. P3 is fine.